have some tough technical difficulties. We already have that. Okay. So I'll call the meeting to order and we'll rise to the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, first on our agenda tonight is the clerk's report.
I have a resolution to accept the meeting minutes from our May 1st meeting.
Make the motion.
Motion by Carol,
I'll second it.
second by Mike.
Gary, it's gotta be yours because every time you talk, it does it.
Okay, so. Okay, so now I'm muted.
I think it's just your.
It's just a computer?
You have nothing on your phone, right?
What's that?
You have nothing on your phone.
No, it's off right now. I can shut it right down, power it down.
And everybody else's microphone.
I'm not muted. How do I mute this?
I think I left you totally off.
Is it on?
Okay, so hang on a second.
Okay, you got our motion.
I think it just needs, if there's got to be a setting in Zoom for everybody to turn off their microphones.
It's good.
There we go. Must have been me. I click something and now we're good.
Okay. So we have a motion to accept the minutes from March 15th. Is there a second?
Yeah,
seconded it.
Carol.
Second by Mike. Motion by Carol, second by Mike. Any comments or questions on the minutes from the 15th? If there are none, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? None.
And I have a resolution to accept abstract number 20.
Is there a motion by Mike to accept the abstract? Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Bob. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? None.
And that's all I have, except to remind everybody to come and vote tomorrow.
Vote tomorrow noon to 9 at Village Hall. Tonight, John Turner, Director of Public Works, is necessarily absent due to a family situation. Project updates for him. Nothing pressing at the moment. Trustee reports. Anybody?
No, I don't have anything.
Anything, Michelle?
Tree, did I say tree board last meeting? I did. Tree board, Arbor Day. Event is going to be May 1st, which is a Saturday, 10 a.m. at Mead Square Park. And that's it for tree board. And then I attended a Clean Energy Communities webinar hosted by NYSERDA on March 11th. And it was basically to talk about how the village can work to obtain grant money from NYSERDA. So I'm sure you're going to talk about that too, some Gary, right?
You can go ahead. I attended the same webinar, Michelle. Go right ahead.
All right. So basically, the CEC, the purpose of it is to help communities save money. And the hope is that the communities can shrink their carbon footprint. And there are 10 high impact action items. And by doing those action items, your community can acquire points. And then the points that you earn
Thanks, Michelle. CEC stands for Clean Energy Coordinator, right?
right. And then there's also clean energy communities. So it's a duplication of CEC.
Okay, looking forward to that process.
Mhm.
We do have some projects we're thinking about doing in the village, LED streetlight replacement and possibly even some stormwater management project. So we're going to have the coordinator help us figure out what projects fit our needs the best and fit the program needs the best.
Awesome.
Anybody else have anything from the trustees? Okay, if not, my report tonight basically is pretty short, and it is good news about the code enforcement position that we have available. We did accept a candidate accepted our offer. His name is Todd Smith, and he currently lives in Henrietta and is currently employed in the fire suppression field. So he hopes to start on March 22nd.
Wow.
A week from today. So we're looking forward to having him. He's going to hopefully come on Thursday and visit Village Hall and get to meet the office personnel, and Terry will be around, and we can get him started. He has completed some of his certification needs for code enforcement, but he needs to continue with it. He's all in and ready to do it. So I'm real pleased. The process was kind of tough for a while there, but Mike and JT were very helpful through the process, and we got, I think, a good candidate. Okay. He will start out at a wage that we had planned at $22 an hour, and then possibly get his increase after he gets his certifications that are necessary, which we have budgeted for. And speaking of the budget, Pam, we are still on track to approve the budget in April.
Yeah, I checked again today, the Secretary of State hasn't filed it yet.
Okay, so
hopefully,
hopefully April
yeah,
19th.
yeah. Hopefully they'll do it by our next meeting so we can schedule the public hearing.
Right, and we will have a public hearing on that night. Anything else? Anybody have any other business? Reed, anything from you tonight?
Sorry about that. No, I don't have anything, Gary. I'm happy to handle any questions.
Anybody got any questions or problems they want to bring up for Reed? We usually just bring up problems. But if nothing tonight, that's great. And if there's no other business, I guess I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
Motion by Bob,
I'll second it.
second by Michelle. All in favor? Aye. Anybody opposed? None. Thank you. If you're out there in the public listening tonight or in the future, thank you for being part of it. And I will add one thing, even though we're adjourned. We are exploring the possibility of continuing to live stream our meetings. It's an issue of budget and it's an issue of technology and whether or not our room, we can set it up to be socially distanced as long as COVID's going on and still have the right technology to do that. So for those of you that would like to see that happen, please bear with us. We're going to talk about it and vet the issue. So no decision on it yet. In the meantime, we'll do the best with what we have right now. So good evening, everybody, and thanks for being part of the meeting.
Good night.